Good afternoon from Universal City Walk. So we're here today for a Halloween Horror Nights update. So they have added a lot of new things to the scare zones. They have now added a lot of the Halloween Horror Nights signage and the gift shops, things like that. So we are going to be checking that out, seeing what's new. I have also heard that there is a lot of new Halloween Horror Nights treats and desserts, things like that. So we are going to be checking that out and just overall showing you guys what's new. Halloween Horror Nights, guys, is fast approaching. The first night of Halloween Horror Nights is going to be on August 28th for Premium Scream Night. So guys, it is literally right around the corner. So happy fall, happy Halloween, even though we are in August. So come along with us. Let's see what's new for a Halloween Horror Nights update. Five Nights at Freddy's in the window for the gift shop. Oh my Lanta, look at this. Over there we've got Chica, we've got Freddy, we've got Bonnie over there, and then in the back we have Foxy, and then of course we have merch coming together. Oh yes, so we have these jackets that are here, and then we have the main antagonist in the back there. Got William, he is mighty spooky. There's also a Five Nights at Freddy fan, and this part I think is too freaking cool. It is the TVs that monitor Five Nights at Freddy's, and it shows power left 40%, 4 a.m. night 3. Guys, this is gonna be so cool, oh my gosh. So we are gonna head right on into the Universal Studios store to see all of the new merch for Halloween Horror Nights, because I'm already seeing a lot of new stuff. Up front and center, we also have a Megan popcorn bucket. And what I love about it is that her head comes off and you can see what's underneath. And guys, she is creepy as holy fudge. Look at how creepy that looks. And we also have an Art the Clown popcorn bucket from Terrifier 3 as Santa. Look how wholesome he looks, guys. Wouldn't you just like your kids to sit on this Santa's lap? He just looks so friendly and wholesome. Five Nights at Freddy's also has a lot more merch put out now. We also have a Five Nights at Freddy's t-shirt, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place, and a hoodie, Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's see if there's anything on the back. This is just like a standard pullover hoodie. Ooh, this is cool. Has all of the characters on the back with the little Halloween Horror Nights logo here. This is a really cute hoodie. I like it. And if you guys are curious, this hoodie is going for $50. So this is very interesting. This is a Security Breach Night Watch Cherry Lime drink. At first I thought it would be an energy drink, but it's actually not. It is caffeine free. So just a little themed drink. And for the hefty price of $80, you can have a men's style button-down Five Nights at Freddy's shirt. This one's pretty detailed and it has all the characters on it in full action mode. And of course some extensive Lil Boo merch. I remember when you were just a Lil Boo at Wicked Growth Realm of the Pumpkin. There's some jammy pants. You can have a Lil Boo headband. Look, he's even got his own little logo. I'm so proud of how far you've come, Lil Boo. Look at you. There's even a Lil Boo candle. And it looks like it is pumpkin scented, Realm of the Pumpkin. Let's see what you smell like. Obviously pumpkin, but let's see if it's good. I like to consider myself a candle connoisseur. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. All the fall feels, all the fall vibes. This candle smells incredible. This is a really good smelling candle, seriously. But this little tiny candle is a whopping 23 bucks. And as you enter Universal, there are tons of booths already set up and ready to go with merch. And Art the Clown has his own little booth out here. So of course that little Art the Clown popcorn bucket there. And then I'm thinking this is a pin. Yep, it's a pin. Little Clown Cafe pin here. And then a magnet down here with Art the Clown, Halloween Horror Nights. This is personally my favorite way that he appears. This is from the second movie when he's in the costume shop, right before he kills that poor guy behind the counter at the shop. And then an Art the Clown Christmas ornament with all the blood and grossness. And then a little Art the Clown keychain. Oh, come on. Why'd they gotta do art like that with the nose? This is terrible. Come on, do better, HHN. This one I'm definitely gonna have to take home with me. I love HHN hoodies. Not that I get to really wear them here in Florida too much, but this is for the event. And then on the back, it has all of the houses. I like it because it's not pullover, because the pullover ones mess up my hair. And then these hoodies are going for 60 bucks. All my Lanta. So they have already taken apart quite a bit of that track for Rip Ride Rocket. So they are really moving and grooving when it comes to taking this coaster down. So like I said in my previous video, not really gonna miss it. That was quite a rough ride there. But yeah, guys, they are definitely moving along. Sends to my eyeballs. But let me know in the comments what you think it's gonna be. I really am praying and hoping that it's gonna be Ghostbusters. That would be so cool. But as of yet, Universal has not announced what it's gonna be. So no Halloween Horror Night signage as of yet, but you will shortly see, I would say even within the coming days, you'll start to see the little posters on the outside up there and over there with all of the IP houses to hype you up as you enter. Yes, so as we enter what will be the Origins of Horror Scare Zone, it is really coming together. They have added a lot more in terms of like vines and plants, and they even added some stuff there on the left. Because remember guys, this Scare Zone is going to be taking place in an abandoned conservatory. The Scare Zone is going to be absolutely incredible. And they also added those gates over there, which last time we were here, which was less than a week ago, that was not there. So this is really, really, really coming together, guys. This is going to be an incredible Scare Zone. Roughly about a week ago, I did launch a video where we did a detailed walkthrough of what all the Scare Zones are, where they're going to be, where we give you a detailed breakdown of all the Scare Zones. So if you are interested in watching it, definitely watch it. I'll put a link in the description box down below so that you can watch it if you are interested in learning about all the different Scare Zones, where they're going to be, and all that good stuff. They have added so many things. Oh my gosh. And I was just here literally not even a week ago. So off to the right-hand side, look at the stained glass windows up here. Lots of things covered up. These speakers were added. This is where they're going to be pumping in the music. Oh my goodness. Let's move on up here. Let's see what they got going on. Even more things covered up. There's even vines coming up here through the stained glass window. Oh my goodness gracious. I want to know what is under these tarps. Pardon our dust. Yes, I'm so excited. This is going to be so, so cool. So in the Scare Zone, it's going to be basically tributes to all things Halloween Horror Nights 34 with gargoyles and crows. So this is going to be very, very, very neat. We could even see little pieces of the houses maybe even in these little booths here. So we are entering the Universal Studios store because inside is a lot of new merch for not only Terrifier, but Fallout. Ooh, so in the Terrifier section, there are obviously the t-shirts that you've seen throughout the park, but what's special about this section here, there is a little Terrifier crossbody for $65. And this would be very useful during the event to just kind of not travel so heavy. I like how it says art was here. This is directly from the second Terrifier movie. And in the Terrifier section, there's also some little shot glasses, and then some regular glasses here, and even a little Terrifier bucket hat for $34. And again, from the second Terrifier movie. What I find really cool is that they also have phone cases to represent your favorite house. So we have Fallout, Five Nights at Freddy's, Jason Universe, and then even Terrifier there at the bottom from the third movie, and then a Lil Boo. And in the Five Nights at Freddy's section, you can even get the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place placard, and that one goes for $35. And then they also have Five Nights at Freddy's hats too. And then there's quite a big Fallout section here too. So we have the traditional Fallout house t-shirt, and then little Fallout glasses. And then that's gonna be the front of the t-shirt there. And then some signage for Fallout. Safety first, in case of emergency, break glass. Remember, a safe vault is a happy vault. And they are pretty sturdy. I did pick it up. It's like solid looking wood. And then some Fallout magnets and pins and patches. So in the Universal Sweet Store, they have already added the Halloween Horror Nights treats. So making our way over to the left, oh my goodness, we have Art Krispies, we have a Mel's Dye-In pie, Mel's Dye-In cake, and then a Clown Cafe cherry brownie, good old art on right on there on the front. Oh my goodness. There's even a Chica chocolate cookie and a Lil Boo sugar cookie. So from the Universal Sweet Store, we did get the Mel's Die-In cake because it is supposed to be strawberry flavored, and I love all things strawberry. And then that's the view from the back. Looks mighty tasty. All right, so let's give this a little taste here. All of the strawberry goodness. Oop. Oh no, it's falling apart. And boop. So here's the thing. It kind of has that like artificial strawberry taste to it. Not a fan. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like strawberry Twizzlers. That's honestly what it tastes like. So for me, I'm gonna have to give it a thumbs down. Not my favorite. And I love how the Mel's Die-In logo has all that blood spatter. So the little Mel's Die-In kind of gives like bland gummy. It's the best way I can describe it. All I can say is now I need some water bad. Now we are entering what will be the Masquerade Dance with Death scare zone. So far things look pretty similar, but if I'm not mistaken, looks like they've added some more vines and plants since the last time that we were here. So not a lot of new stuff going on here. And again, just like I stated in my other video, when you do see that things are covered up here, it's usually things that are a little too spooky for the day guests, but I guarantee you there's probably something gross or a body or something like that laying up underneath this tarp here / sheet or whatever you want to call it. But I like how it's themed on the outside. It's actually kind of grubby looking or bloody. Okay, loving that bloody sheet here covering up whatever this is going to be. And there's also a little step pedal there, so the scare actors during the event will actually step on that, and typically it'll spray you or it'll be some type of effect. So the theme of the Masquerade Dance with Death scare zone is that vampires are attending a masquerade ball along with you, and then when their disguises fall, you become their prey. So I guess they're going to be decorated in like masquerade attire. So this scare zone is going to be really, really cool at night. I can only imagine. And they've got this covered up here. Oh, I'm dying to know what's underneath. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see feet. I can kind of see what's gonna be under here. So this is definitely a guy. So I see some men's shoes over here. Focus the camera here. Yep, so this is gonna probably be some kind of victim that they've been munching on, if you get my drift, because they're vampires. Let's see if we can get a little peek underneath. Nope, can't see very much, but that's a little preview. You can see his feet. And what is any HHN update video without a trip into the Five and Dime so that we can see all of the new merch, if any. Let's go check it out. So it doesn't look like there are too many changes to the Five and Dime. It just looks like a lot of the merch has been kind of dispersed to some other locations, but on the left, we have some more of the Freddy Fazbear's merch. So fresh oven baked Freddy Fazbear's pizza place. So this is definitely something new, and I've never personally seen it before, but we have a Halloween Horror Nights throw blanket, and it has the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics on the front. And when it's opened up, this is what it looks like, but this is $45, and I am a sucker for all things cozy myself, and it is super like fuzzy. It's like Sherpa. Very, very nice little blanket. This is definitely new. There's even a Megan Funko Pop for $22, and this is after she's duped it out. This is after she's seen some things. And this is directly from the first movie. So this is a pretty cool Funko Pop if you're into those. So Mel's Drive-In is going to be doing a lot of new stuff this year at Halloween Horror Nights. This year it's actually going to be like a street experience. And what I find really, really cool is that we are going to have things like zombie car hops. And it's already starting to come together. Ooh, hot set show in progress. So I'm imagining you're probably going to see some little zombie friends up here. And they have it all blocked off. This is gonna make for a really, really, really cool experience at night. All right, cat lady, let's see if you got anything new to show us today. So we are entering what will be the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane Scare Zone. These gates here were just added. This was not here the last time we were here about a week ago, where it says do not enter. Oh my goodness, and I'm loving all of this like straw. I'm gonna call it like fall foliage. But this is new. So the theme of this scare zone is going to be basically the cat lady transforming trick-or-treaters into feral felines. So This is going to definitely be my favorite scare zone because to me this gives all of the nostalgic, spooky Halloween vibes. We have the pumpkins in the trees already. And then we have little children's effects over here, like little pants and a backpack. And these are probably little children's Halloween costumes, like pants, little clowny hat. Oh my goodness. This looks like a child's bike. I guarantee you this was not here the last time I was here. This is a really, really cool little pumpkin here. And a black cat. And as you walk through the scare zone, these story cards tell the story of the cat lady of Old Crooked Lane. So the way that she transforms these children is basically poisoning them with soup, and it turns them into cats. And this right here is the cat lady's house. Now the last time we were here, it was not fully put together. There wasn't a door on it, but it is fully ready to go. And as we get closer to it, oh my. So up at the top here, they've added some wood. And they even have a little fall wreath. See, cat lady, you and I, we get each other. That's a pretty cute fall wreath because it's got some pretty colors, fall foliage. See, you have good taste. And then if we look at this little detail here, we have a jack-o'-lantern and a picture of a kitty cat. And then moving along to the left, oh my, she probably knitted this. This looks like probably a very scratchy little blanket here. And this is how she's turning these kids into cats because it's a big cauldron where she's making all this lovely soup. Oh my, we have skeleton wind chimes. This was also not here the last time. And then moving along down here, we have some golf clubs, a little trick or treat bucket here. And then what I find creepy, there is an actual pet cemetery here. This was also not here the last time, guys. She looks like she was right about to bury a cat. So there's even little flowers right here in the front. So let's see if there's anything in there. She's even got a little cat toy there, and then a little cat decoration there on the side of the house. Oh my, her house really came together. More has even been added here at the top. So let's walk through here and let's see what we find. See what shenanigans we get into. This will be very creepy at night because I guarantee you there's gonna be scare actors popping out from every corner because there's little boo holes all over the place. See if anything
not yet anyway
is added here.
Sure does smell like a Halloween Horror Nights in here.
So nothing new in here as of yet. There is a dead rat and a giant gross hairball. And then a little cat stand, whatever those are called. For my cat owners, let me know what those are called. For a little cat tower, maybe? I don't know, I'm a dog mom myself. And then a little yarn ball up here, which was here the last time we were here about a week ago. Yes, so they've already added the TVs where it tells you the wait time and what the haunted house is. Guys, I am so beyond excited. So this right here is the area where the show Nightmare Fuel is going to be held. And guys, if you have never seen Nightmare Fuel, seriously prioritize it. It is such an incredible show. There's gonna be pyro, there are special effects. It really, really, really is an incredible show. They have now added the barricades, which help with the line. And guys, the line really, really, really gets bad. So if you do want to see this, I would honestly recommend coming at least 30 to 45 minutes before the show starts. So right here we have the Jason Universe food booth. And off to the right, they have already put the smokers in place for the food. Let's get on in a little closer. But yeah, guys, they've added the smokers, so they are ready to roll with this HHN food. And then you have the area where you can actually pay for the food. So they are honestly ready to roll.
All right, guys, so let's talk HHN food. So I do want to note that all of these photos are courtesy of Universal Orlando Resort as well as today.com. So here we have Yum Yum deviled eggs. This is going to be in the Fallout booth. A twist on the classic barbecue staple, this item features coconut panna cotta, eggs stuffed with bright yellow pineapple whipped ganache. The dish is sprinkled with tahini seasoning. Pardon my pronunciation on that, by the way. Now making our way over to the Terrifier booth, we have Clown Cafe Bloody Popcorn. This handheld snack features crunchy popcorn chicken, pepperoni and marinara blood sauce topped with Parmesan cheese. This'll definitely make for some sloppy fingers. So pardon me in advance, I already know I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of these words. So this is elotes from the Jason Universe food booth. This grilled corn on a husk comes with your choice of garnish, cotija cheese and tahine or crushed flamin' hot Cheetos. Now we're moving and grooving over to the WWE food booth. So here we have the Huskus Muscle Man Slop. WWE presents the horrors of the Wyatt Six. This item brings savory and sweet together with beef sloppy joe, jalapeno bacon, dill pickle chips, and cheese sauce. Yes, yes, yes! I always love a good theme park churro. So at the Artist's Palette, El Artista, a Spanish haunting food booth, we have sugar-coated churros which come with 3 dipping sauces, dulce de leche, raspberry jam, and Bavarian cream. Oh my goodness, so much yes. Making my way downtown. Someone just needs to stop me, please. So here we have Death by a Cheese Stick, Cursed Carnival. This mozzarella cheese stick comes with a spicy marinara sauce, simple, tasty, and satisfying. Gotta love a good mozzarella stick. These I will 100% be trying. We have Lila's Temper Tantrum Tendies, Dolls Let's Play Dead food booth. These golden chicken tenders come with a choice of sauce, garlic parmesan with spicy marinara sauce or mesquite barbecue ranch with bourbon barbecue sauce. Yum! Okay, and even more yum, we have a Birria Walking Taco. This is going to be from the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane. A grab-and-go option is this walking taco, complete with birria beef, red onions, scallions, consomme, and Tostitos Sabritas Salsa Verde. Pardon my pronunciation, but that looks so good. Dun dun dun! What is any HHN without the classic pizza fries? This snack, the only menu item to return from past years at Halloween Horror Nights, has crinkle fries as a base and is topped with pepperoni, sausage, and melted cheese. So this is definitely a new form. Normally twisted taters come on like a big long stick, but this year we just have them in regular chip form. So this snack comes with either spicy cheddar or ranch and vinegar. So do you remember this little troublemaker from the Five Nights at Freddy's movie? So this is going to be a chocolate cupcake and it's going to have cream cheese buttercream icing filled with cannoli cream and a raspberry insert. Guys, this looks absolutely heavenly. So now we're going to move on to drinks. So from the Fallout booth, we have a Radaway. This is going to be lemonade with chipotle pineapple mixed with spiced brown sugar syrup. Comes with a souvenir bag that is a near exact replica from the TV series Fallout. Now, making our way back over to the Terrifier booth, we have a Starry Night Spritz. This alcoholic beverage is complete with Grand Gala orange liqueur, cranberry juice, and Cavicoli 1928 Prosecco with a rosemary sprig on top. Now, I'm not much of a drinker myself, but this I will definitely be trying because I'm certainly a coffeeaholic. So this is going to be the Crystal Lake coffee from the Jason Universe booth. This is going to have caffeine, alcohol, and dessert combined. This beverage is made up of Seagram 7 whiskey, De Kuyper's creme de cacao liqueur, cold brew concentrate, and toasted marshmallow syrup. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. Making our way back over to the WWE Presents the Horrors of the Wyatt Six, we have a Light the Way cocktail. This is named after the famous phrase by the late WWE wrestler Bray Wyatt, rest in peace. It does get its blue color from the blue curacao syrup. It's mixed with Firefly White Lightning Moonshine, Firefly Peach Moonshine, Supasawa Simple Syrup, and Seagram's Tonic Water. You guys can definitely tell I'm not a drinker by all of my pronunciations, but here we have a pack mule. This no frills or chills cocktail is prepared with Cuervo Tradicional Blanco Tequila, De Kuyper Creme de Casas liqueur, and ginger beer.
So off to the right of King Cross Station, we have a Black Phone 2 photo op. Let's go in a little closer. Ooh. So I would love to go in there and take a little picture, but it says do not climb, so I want to be respectful. But this is cool, and if you look up here, it looks like ice. I would like some of that ice right now. It's pretty hot out here. So in the San Francisco area is where they are going to be holding a new event called Club Horror. That is a brand new street experience where they are going to have undead DJs. So it's going to be similar to kind of like a nightclub type experience, but these are definitely new. There's little like paint splattered skulls over here. Let's get a little closer. So more and more is being added to this area. This is really neat. And then more has been added over here. So I'm imagining this is where the DJ is gonna be, obviously. And then on over here, little stage here. So probably gonna be some entertainment there. Okay, this is also new. So we have the little taps here, and this looks like a little place where you can actually sit. So I imagine this might be a little drinking area, like a bar. Kind of neat. And right outside of Fast and Furious The Ride, we have another little entrance to one of the haunted houses. That's where you see the wait times, things like that, and what the house is. And I'm sorry, but that's kind of all it's good for. I can't stand Fast and Furious. I am sorry. I can't get into it. All right, so we have now made our way into what will be Mutations Toxic 20 Scare Zone, and I'm already seeing lots of slime and other things that have been added. So with this scare zone, in a bustling 1920s neighborhood, a BuzzCon truck with radioactive cargo crashes into a mobster getaway car, sending the city into toxic pandemonium. It mutates everyone in its path, including you. And you, BuzzCon truck, you are the culprit. You are the reason behind all of this nonsense. You are the reason that there is just chaos going on. Look at all this mess. Look at all that radioactive cargo spillage. Look at all this. You even crashed into a power pole. Look at that. So this is also new since the last time we were here. In the little florist stand, we have some of that radioactive slime sludge, whatever you want to call it, all over these beautiful flowers. And then we also have a big old speaker that was added here. It was not here the last time. So this is where they're going to be pumping in the themed music for the scare zone. And I imagine there's probably going to be a scare actor right in here. And at the newsstand, all the toxic chemical, sludge, slimy mess has been added to the newspapers here. BuzzCon spill. Citizens turn into monsters. BuzzCon Industries responsible? This is such a mess. And it even continues on back there. And if you guys were here for HHN 2022, and if you went into the Bugs Eaten Alive scare zone, the BuzzCon company is actually the company that was in that house. So, fun fact. So they're here causing havoc as well. Ew, ew. And there's even a rat in the newsstand. Now, the tribute store has been relocated to Sahara Traders this year, and you can't enter from here, but we're gonna actually take a peek inside of Sahara Traders because last time we were here about a week ago, they had a lot of cool merch in there. So let's take a peek inside and see what's changed. So there are a ton of t-shirts in the Sahara Traders store. But again, guys, these shirts are also in the front of the park in City Walk. So you don't have to be in the park in order to get this merch. But lots and lots and lots of cool stuff was added. So this is also brand new. So we have a bunch of masks for sale. We have an Art the Clown mask, and then the characters of Five Nights at Freddy's. So we have Foxy right here. We have Chica over here. Oop, let me spin Chica around. And we have Bonnie up here. And then of course, Freddy Fazbear right here. This is pretty neat. They've added like a little lighted walkway. So in this little lighted walkway, we actually have a brand new Mel's Dye-In shirt. We are dying to serve you. This is an amazing, amazing shirt, and it's like button down. The material kind of feels like scrub material, like hospital scrubs almost. And if you look at the front, it says Halloween Horror Nights 2025. So let me back up so you can get a better view. I feel like people would mistake you for a Halloween Horror Nights worker. And then off to the right, this one I am obsessed with. This is a ladies version, and what I like is that it kind of ties off at the bottom so you can make it a cute little crop top. And there's a lot of little gross sundaes with eyeballs in it. For the men's button down with the Mel's Dye-In design on the back, this one goes for $75. And then for the ladies version, this one goes for $45. So I'm sending my niece a little Halloween hype package because we are going to Halloween Horror Nights together in September. And I can't show what it is because she may be watching it before she gets it in the mail. But Tiana, if you are watching, you are getting a mystery package here. Now coming up here, they have removed the plants from the front of the Fallout food booth. It is really coming together and I'm loving the lights up at the top. This is too cool. And the Firefly Funhouse now has a door up here. Ooh, this is so, so cool. They really went all out with this and I am impressed. And this has also been added to the side of the Firefly Funhouse food booth. If you guys have ever watched WWE, Bray Wyatt has a children's TV show called the Firefly Funhouse, and this is definitely paying homage to just that. And the little pay station was added to the Art the Clown food booth for the Terrifier house. And they have it now kind of walled off, where before you could get right up close and personal to it. But moving on over to the left, they've added these little flags up here at the top. even more to go with that Terrifier theming. This looks like the funhouse from the second movie. And then another little pay station right here. It's crazy how I was not thinking about popcorn at all, but now that I come to the little Minions popcorn stand here, now all of a sudden I want popcorn because that smell is just heavenly. And this food booth here also just popped up in the Origins of Horror Scare Zone. And then off to the left, we have another little queue entrance here for a haunted house. Alrighty guys, so that is going to do it for us today here at Universal Orlando. I personally had the best time looking at all the new things, looking at all of the what's to come, HHN props, all the new stuff, all the HHN food. Guys, this is going to be such an incredible event, and guys, Premium Scream Night is literally in 5 days as of the recording of this, so I am just beyond excited. We are in for an amazing event. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!